Portions of our programming have been pre-recorded. The Good Neighbor Network, WGNS, Murfreesboro, Smyrna. Flagship station for MTSU Sports. The views and opinions on this show are those of the hosts, guests, and callers, and are not necessarily those of WGNS, its management, other hosts, or advertisers.
Hello, everyone. It's Ed with Private Investigations in Middle Tennessee. You know, if you just need someone checked out on a background check, tag them a run, or if you need someone full-fledged to follow, give us a call. You can reach me at 615-390-7219. That's 615-390-7219. Or check out our website at piofmt.com. That's piofmt.com.
I felt so alone, scared, angry, full of self-pity. I just wanted to die, so I took another drink. Then I heard about AA and went to my first meeting. The people there talked about those same feelings. I was no longer alone. They gave me help to stop drinking and hope to start living. Alcoholics Anonymous, it works. Look us up. Check your phone book, newspaper, or AA.org.
And I want to tell you about a great friend of ours, J. Mullins Jewelers. You know, they've been in this county for going on 100 years now. And their new location is 1640 Memorial Boulevard right here in Murfreesboro. Jewelry for any and all occasions, weddings, birthdays, of course, all holidays, Christmas and everything, getting real busy around the Christmas holidays. Check them out at 1640 Memorial Boulevard right here in Murfreesboro. You know, J. Mullins Jewelers. Can't beat it. All right, and we are here. Ed Raymer's with you with the Edwin Lee Raymer Show. Thank you very much for joining us. We have got a full house tonight, and this is my fault, but then it can be time's fault as well because we're running out of time. The election is upon us. Early voting is over. We're going to need your full attention. If you haven't settled down with a cup of coffee yet, please do so. We have three wonderful candidates here, and we're going to get into that. Tim Lanier is here. And hello, Tim. How are you?
Oh, yes, sir.
Okay, can we hear you? And your primary is August 6th.
Thursday.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
And tell folks what you're doing here. What are you doing here?
Well, trying to bring some common sense back to the Democratic Party. That's what I'm trying to do.
U.S. Congress against Mr. Desjardins.
Yes, sir. Now, it's a loaded Democratic primary field.
Oh, it is.
There's five of us, so it's a big...
But, you know, we've got good candidates there, too. Everybody is good folks. Next to you is Mary Ann Young. Mary, how are you doing?
I'm good.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Glad to
Thank you very
have
much.
you here.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
And you are running in...
House District
37. Please forgive me. I've got so many numbers.
I can only imagine.
I will be glad when Thursday's over. I know y'all will too as candidates. But the main man that's here that I want to give credence to is Brandon Dowdy. Brandon, welcome. How are you doing?
Thank you. I'm doing good. How are you doing?
Good. Kathy Watts said say hello. And
Hey, Kathy.
you are running against, who is it?
You probably wouldn't know his name.
Yeah.
His name's Brian. It's not an incumbent. It's an open seat.
Open seat that Paul Johnson
Yes,
has
Paul
retired.
Johnson's retiring, yes.
Okay. Will you tell us what area that is, please? What area of the county it is?
It is west side of Murfreesboro. So
Okay.
it goes from Rucker Lane to Cason Lane, and then Franklin Road down to Scales Elementary. It's a really compact district.
Okay. Now, folks, Jason Bennett is here. He didn't want me to say that probably, but I want to. Jason, if you'll would you pull up what you posted earlier? He's over in the corner, folks. I'm talking to him. How close these candidates are.
We can't tell these twos, but Brandon's...
Sure, Brandon, but all the other candidates too. I'm going to have you do that before this is over. You know, Brandon, you're a young man. What made you get into this?
Well, initially I felt ignored by our local government, and I was like, well, I care about something, so I might as well do something.
Okay.
To start from the beginning, I had a petition for hermit crabs, which is like silly to some people, but I'm an environmentalist and I
Right,
love
sure.
animals.
Okay.
And so if you didn't know, that painted hermit crab shells kill them 100% of the time, and they're sold in every single store. And you go to the beach and they're just like a bunch of them in a big cage, and they're all painted shells.
Sure.
But yeah, they kill them and they're super toxic to them. They're actually supposed to live up to 20, 25 years, and people don't know that because they die within months.
Now, this is what now?
Hermit crab shells. Painted
Hermit crabs.
shells,
Okay,
yeah.
I've heard about that.
So,
60 Minutes
yeah.
has done a piece on that even.
Really?
I believe.
Okay.
It's been
Well-
years ago.
Well, I
But
got
that-
almost
yeah.
1,000 signatures on it, so I was I was sending it out to our senators. You know how that probably turned out. I emailed dozens and dozens of representatives, and no one cared at all. So I was like, well, I care about a lot of things, and yeah, so I'm here, I guess.
Okay. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. I can't complain. I've knocked almost right under 1,500 doors, all on my own. I had one person help me one day, but almost 1,500 of my own. I've raised over $7,000 of grassroots donations.
Really?
Yes.
Unbelievable.
That's
Yeah.
excellent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Amazing.
fantastic.
I've been really blessed with a lot of support,
Right.
and I'm ready to do something good for this county.
Jack, you're
Yes,
streaming
Davis'
us right
birthday.
now, I
Yes,
believe.
Davis'
Yeah.
birthday.
And how close is Brandon in his race? 28 votes. You're,
Based on
you're
ballot
28
votes,
votes
yeah.
down.
Yeah, based
Okay.
on ballot polls,
Based on- okay.
I am 28 votes down.
Right.
So yeah, not counting the Republicans that
Sure.
may have, or I know a few have, but
No. No. We'd probably not do that. But we'll leave that as it is. But are you glad you did it?
I am so glad I did it.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
This is the greatest thing I've done in my life, and it's what I want to continue to do, whether I win or lose. Rutherford County hasn't seen the last of me.
To make a
and
difference.
Yeah, I'm going to
Yeah.
make a difference no matter what. I don't care if I
Right.
have a seat or not. So.
Okay. All right. Well, this is the first time I guess I've ever had the privilege of meeting you and marrying you. Well, all of y'all, I guess. And we're glad to have you here. Don't be a stranger, please. They've let me hang around here for about 14 years, so I guess they'll let y'all in. And
You're doing a good job. Keep up the good work.
I
Keep
don't
up the
know
good
about
work.
that. We'll see as it goes on. All right, Marianne.
Yes,
How
sir.
did you get into this and why? If you can tell people, tell them what you're doing and what area you're running.
So, District 37 is from Medical Center, starts at Medical Center. Broad Street is the east side, is the west side. Memorial is the east side. Don't know.
Okay.
North, south, east, and west, and all the way up to Wilson County.
Okay.
So, and I live out almost to Wilson County. I'm
How
out by the
many
Speedway.
constituents approximately is in it? Do you know?
We believe about 28,000 are registered. to vote.
28,000.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's a pretty big area.
Okay. All right. And District 37, not to confuse people because it has been confusing, and that's what the Republicans have wanted to do, is keep
Yes.
people jumbled up. You're running for a state
Correct.
office.
I'm running-
Nobody's touched those districts here, not yet, even
Correct.
though they'd probably want to. But we're not talking about the House, the U.S. House,
Correct,
which is
no,
District
just
4,
State House.
where we bring a good segue for your friend Mr. Lear to come in here and tell us all about it. Tim, how you doing?
Oh, doing fine. Doing
Good.
fine. I'm glad I'm in the race. Glad I got in when I did. I
Right.
was not in before redistricting.
Sure,
Redistricting
sure.
was the big issue for me.
Right.
Start
Sure.
messing with our voting rights and
Sure.
taking things away. I mean, that's the end of democracy. So
Sure.
somebody's got to fight for our voting rights and make sure we have better districts across this country. And
I'm telling you.
yeah,
You're exactly right.
I brought
And-
a thing. If you don't mind me showing you.
No,
I
you're
don't
more
know,
than welcome to if you can get it into the
case-
camera.
Let's see. In case you haven't seen the new districts, this is the new Tennessee here, and we are in District 4. I'll zoom in on that so everyone can see. It's the one in green there. So there's 11 total counties, including almost all of Rutherford County. There's just this little bit up by Laverne. Actually, it's up by Smyrna.
Yeah.
That's not, that's in District 9. So the rest of this.
And that's where Mike Cortez come into the mix.
Yeah.
Because that was all because of that was their doing. That's what they wanted.
Yeah, we were all in District 5. Me, Mike, Joyce, all of us were in District 5 before. So we got redistricted to 4, where the rest of my family is down here. And
Yeah. Well, we welcome you, son. Keep coming back.
yeah, I love it. Yeah.
It's like to say, keep coming back, folks. I'm telling you. Well, I'm glad to have all of you here. And folks, yes, I messed up scheduling, but it has been crazy the last 2 weeks. But it's been a good crazy. It's been good. I want to ask. Jason Bennett, you got me so confused, boy. AKA Jack, can you take the mic a minute and can you tell us how close these people are on the figures you put up earlier on Facebook?
Well, on the state and federal races that we have here, all we can
No, I'm
say-
talking about the local county
I
people.
can say 50% or so. The Democrats have done really, really good all the way across the state.
Sure.
Very, very, very good. They're outpacing Republicans probably by about 12%. So as far as turnout, Republicans are turning out better, but from our last turnout, we're outpacing them about 12%.
Good.
Right? So we're still a little bit under. So these guys, I have no idea what their races are.
Sure,
I don't
sure.
even
No, we
care.
don't. Yeah.
I don't even
yeah.
care. But
Right.
here locally, we're 75%.
Right.
75% up from where we were in 2022.
Here locally is what I'm looking at because we've got a young man here that, and he probably really didn't care about the word politics when he was in high school a few years ago, but now he's here and he's
We're about 6% over 2018, which is the most comparable, election.
Sure,
we had.
sure.
But anyway.
Thank you for what you've done. Appreciate it, Jason. We do. Jason Bennett, thank you. And look him up. He's on Facebook as Jack Diggs. Look him up. I'm telling you, a lot of good information, and it's helped me. It has helped me. It really has. Thank you. And, I owe you a cup of coffee on that. So, okay. So, early voting's over. Too late for people to get registered. Those days are over. Brandon, where are you going to spend the next 4 days? Because we've got 4 days starting tomorrow till Thursday night.
Well, I'm knocking every single day.
Really?
Last night I did 64 doors.
Wow.
I almost got kicked out by an HOA president. That was interesting. It is in my own neighborhood, by the way, so it's kind of weird.
Why did he want to kick you out? Over a sign?
They said I was soliciting, but I said, it's not soliciting.
That's something that we had a caller call in. You cannot, at an HOA, to let y'all know, that is if they won't let you put your sign, that's a violation of your First Amendment rights.
Yep. And
That's been taken to the Supreme Court,
Yep.
and they said no, you can't do that.
Yep.
HOA, they'll bully you around, so you can't. Now, if an individual at their house doesn't want it, sure, obviously that you can't do that. But no, that's anyone tells you, well, I'm sorry, I'd put your sign out, but this HOA, and that's not true. That's not true. You can put a sign. You can put signs all over
60
the yard.
days before an election, isn't it?
I think so.
60
Yeah,
days.
something
60
like that. And then, of course, when you win, you get to keep them out there a little longer.
Should we fact check you on that, Ed?
You can fact check. Do it,
I'm
please.
sure you're right.
No.
I was in Washington whenever that happened.
I just met.
Oh, great. Me and you ain't got a car to make it to Washington, Jack.
I'm with you.
Are you with me? Okay.
I am, yeah.
I don't think the old work truck of mine's making it either. Sorry.
No, I was in the line this afternoon. I was going up here. I got a cup of coffee like I normally do from the good kids over at McDonald's. And there was this old black Chevrolet truck in front of me. And I got ready to get up there and just give him a piece of my mind. But he had on the back window, Democrat, number 4. And I said, oh, God, that's my guess. And it was, it's Tim. But I wasn't going to give you a piece of my mind.
Proud to be a Democrat.
I'm telling you. And a lot more people are starting to be proud to be Democrats too, But these races are incredibly close, and I am.
Aren't you so
I'm
proud of
excited
these young
about
people
this.
like Brandon? I mean, he's just
It's
doing
unbelievable,
such
isn't
a
it?
great
Yeah.
job.
How old are you? How old are you?
I just turned 23 yesterday.
That's amazing.
And Marianne, let me ask you, how old are you? No, I'm not
I do
gonna.
have a 23-year-old. My middle son is 23.
We went to school
Oh,
together.
okay.
Yep,
You went to
yep,
school. Yeah.
yep,
Now you
we
went to
found
school
out
with her
tonight.
son, right? Okay.
They went to
I
school together,
remember
we just
him.
found
I
out.
don't
Right.
think we were like
Okay.
friends or anything.
Yeah.
But,
Well, that's understandable. With so many kids in school around here, and we got more than 50,000 students. So that's going to be a big job for you when you win this thing.
Yes, sir.
Because not only Tim, you mentioned building a new high school, not just a high school. We're going to have 2 of them,
Oh man, a
Yeah.
lot of growth here.
and we've got and the new jail. who knows? I mean, you know, I expect them to condemn my house just any day and put a bunch of convicts out there, which I don't know. Maybe I'd know a lot of them probably.
Used to run around with them, huh?
No, I used to serve papers to all of them. I know it's the reason I got out of the paper serving business. I got too old for that. You know, it got a little too dangerous. So, you know, I've been in the middle of many a family fight. I can tell you that, mostly over divorces and all that. What do you want? We got a phone call for the show. Are they on the line right now? Yeah. Put your caller on. Caller, go ahead. This is Ed Raymer. Go ahead.
Ed, when y'all move into the new facility eventually, will you have enough room for, like 5 or 6 guests? Because I was going to come down there tonight, but I don't even see a chair for me.
Kathy, there's always a place for you, baby. You can sit right here on my lap.
No, not tonight. Poor Jason is standing in the doorway. You
Jack's over there standing on his head, gargling peanut butter. He wants to see this. Come on up here.
I know. I mean, your producer's already cut the screen into quarters, and he cannot figure out how to divide that into 5 pieces.
Kathy, I owe you a compliment and a word of thanks because I'm here. I understand you're wanting to tax Rutherford Countyans every year more. That's what this guy Phil Dodd said when he mentioned me in the flyer.
That's the word on the street because I said it right there on your show, supposedly. But actually what I did say was
not true.
That the big tax increase was really rough on people like you and me, and it would have been a little easier if they'd done a couple of percentages a year. I did not mean we should put it up 2% every year. So,
no, that's not what she said. And to Mr. Dodd, I will tell you that is not true. Okay, I'm not going to call him a liar.
I told him that yesterday too.
Okay, Jack Diggs is here.
Yeah.
Jason Bennett said he told you the other day to his face. So I'll be glad to tell you. If you won't come up here, I'll tell you to your face. I don't care. But that's just not what Kathy said, and we can go back and the show is on record. There's you can go back and dig it out. It's there.
Well, I actually Brendan cut a clip of that for me so that I could put it on my Instagram, and I did, and that is where they got it from. But anyway, I didn't call to talk about me. I called to talk about my favorite candidate, Brendan Dowdy.
That's right.
Yep.
Well, okay, just forget. I'm jealous. Just forget. No, I'm taking you off. You're off my speed dial. Forget it.
She said favorite candidate.
You have called me every week begging me to come up with ideas for guests, and now tonight you got how many? Anyway.
Kathy, you're like the little sister I'm glad I never had.
Yeah, I know. Well, that's okay.
But I don't know. Mary Ann's here now, and she's starting to rub me the wrong way, too. So
maybe you just don't like women.
Get up.
I know that was low. You love women. Anyway, I don't want to take up Brendan's time, but be sure and have him tell you about his reptiles. I held one.
I know.
Anyway.
It was on Facebook, and we're going to get into that, okay? And I can't imagine. I know you hung out with me some, and I'm pretty sleazy like a snake, but, I mean, you actually held this snake?
Bones is the sweetest snake you'd ever know. It's the only snake I'll ever know.
Bones.
That's it.
Bones.
Oh, Lord. Bones is going to be like...
That's his name, Bones.
Oh, great day. Okay.
Wait, do snakes have bones, Brendan?
They're like all muscle, basically.
So it's just funny the name.
One big
name
Okay.
Bones.
Well,
yeah, his pattern looks like bones. That's why I named him Bones.
All right, let's give
Kathy,
Brendan 5 minutes of uninterrupted talking. I'm
Okay.
going to hang up now.
Kathy, thank you so much. Kathy Watts. A great...
Y'all later.
Thank you. A great help in our party. She's been a great help to me.
37 votes is all she's behind.
37 is all she's behind. And, and the thing about, I mean, I know she wants to do this, but she wants to do it for the party. Kathy's not wanting this for herself. Kathy'd rather be home with her feet propped up watching her, watching The Price is Right. I mean, but she's out doing something. I mean, she works hard for everybody.
Yeah,
I mean,
she does.
and for every race, as we all do. And, somebody was posting, I think it was Matt Fee, our party chairman, laying back and kicking back today, maybe you're getting a cold beer or a cold drink or something. I said, hey, it's busiest day of the week for me. So we can't stop. We got to keep going. Why did you get into this and what do you want to do? You told us. I mean, you know.
Yeah.
But long range.
I want to make sure that our, not just my district, but the community as a whole feels heard and represented. And like I tell them when I go to their doors, I say I am all for community-driven decision-making. And that's just what it is. We can't just have these people deciding things that are going to affect your life without actually going to their constituents where they are and actually talking to them.
Right.
So, you know,
to go
it's-
actually
yeah.
face-to-face interaction and
I've
talk
had
to someone.
The amount of people that have told me that they've never ever talked to a local representative, no one's ever been to their door.
Well, they haven't.
It's basically everyone. One person said he said that he's lived in his home for 27 years and he's never felt represented. He's never had anyone come to his door.
We have been at our house for 28 years this year, and I think we've had one person come up and knock the door and say, you know, we're here because we're running for something.
It's honestly embarrassing. Like,
It is.
and it's disappointing.
It is. For both
And
parties.
It
It's
is,
very
yes,
embarrassing.
absolutely. Both parties.
Yeah.
And the thing is, you know, I'm not going to talk much about him. I don't want to.
Right,
you know,
I
but,
understand.
But my opponent, he's done absolutely nothing. He just hopes the R by his name gets him through. And you know,
Right.
they keep saying, keep Rutherford red. And I'm saying, how about we make Rutherford informed and let them base their vote on the best candidate, because that's
Right.
what's going to be best for them. So.
Well, and that's what I saw one guy say. He's talking about he's running for governor. He wants to stop all the corruption. And I put it on Facebook. I put his picture on there. You will stop all the corruption. Your guys are the guys in charge.
Yep, they're the ones responsible.
You know, you've got Marsha Blackburn running for governor. For God's sake. I mean, come on, man.
I'm shaking hands
You know,
with Anthony Johnson too now, and it's like, and they were just attacking Kathy for
Kathy for being Kathy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like,
and that's just the way she is.
Yeah. Yeah. It's unfortunate. I just wish more people would actually do the work for the seat that they're wanting. I'm not.
All right.
I'm not doing this for me. I want to give the seat to my district. That's what it's for. I think people forget that they're the ones working for the constituents, and they're the ones that get hired and they can get fired.
How many constituents in your district?
Registered, it's over 9,000.
So you can knock quite a few doors. You can pull that many votes.
Yeah, I mean, if I didn't have a job, my goal would be 9,000 doors.
Let me ask you something. Have you talked to anyone, and I'll ask this of all of you, but I want to start with Brandon. Have you talked to anyone that's ever had a councilman come up and knock their door? Or talk to them, or know who, meet them on the street or whatever, that they even know
No one
who
has
their
told me that, no.
Right.
A lot of people don't even know what county commissioners are, which is also unfortunate. I didn't know what it was a year and a half ago.
Sure.
You know?
Okay.
So it's like,
yeah.
And it's not our fault. It's the commissioner's fault. It's the local representative's fault, because they're not, you know, making us involved. You know,
I
I don't
agree.
blame the people.
Marianne, what have you had anyone that knows who the 37th district, who is Mr. Baum?
No. Usually when they say who's my current, and I say Charlie Baum, they go, "Oh, I didn't know that." So.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Now, Tim, needless to say, Desjardins.
Not very well known.
Not very well
Yeah,
known.
but there's
Intentionally.
Intentionally, yeah.
Right.
If I had those sins, I'd stay quiet too. you
Well,
know?
I think so. Yeah.
He's got some bad stuff, but there's 750,000 constituents in District 4, roughly.
Well,
So
you're going to pull a few votes. We've got a call. Thank you, Bo. We've got a call for the show. Caller, go ahead. You're on with Ed Raymer. Go ahead.
Well, hey, Ed, this is Sherry Brown calling. How are you?
Hello, Sherry. How are you doing?
I'm doing wonderful. Glad to be watching your show. And
Thank you.
I like the fact that you have so many guests on there tonight.
Well, you may love it, but it's...
I know, it's a tight space.
It's not that bad. They're great folks.
It's not that. They are. Brendan, first of all, congratulations. Wonderful job in the race that you've done. Impressive, all the doors that you've knocked.
Thank you.
It's very encouraging to me, being an old fart like Ed, to see the youth. I know it. It's fighting words, Ed. To see the youth getting out there and stepping up and showing that it's not impossible for young folks to get into politics very easily. And I'm so proud of you for what you've done.
Thank you, Sherry.
Well, I just wanted to tell all of you, thanks for tuning in tonight. All right. Is that okay with you? Or is that a little is that a little bit too high-powered for you, huh? Okay.
Oh, goodness.
Thank you,
And
Sherry.
Ed,
Yeah.
Ed, I wanted to point out that Mary Ann Young, she is running for State House 37, which you
Right.
recall that I also ran. But
Right.
the one thing that hasn't been mentioned yet is that Mary Ann is in a primary.
Right.
So we have 2 women running for the same seat.
That we do. Marlena Trago, who's a
That's right.
fine candidate, fine woman, and there's a place for both of them in this party. Win, lose, or draw.
Absolutely.
I mean, and we don't want anybody walking away mad because we need all the help we can get. I've never seen right now. There's a lot of excitement here. You know.
There is, and I think having 2 candidates in a primary in Rutherford County for a state house is a wonderful thing.
Yes.
And I hope we continue to see more of that excitement and interest in the years going forward.
Well, and Sherry, this has been building now over the last just few years. We've got good
Yeah.
candidates, and not that we didn't have before, but the enthusiasm is starting now. We're really at the crowd, right at the crest of this thing right now, of the starting point. You know,
That's
to
right.
get these
I think
candidates
so.
in here, and I mean, we've got good candidates. These are smart people. They've run businesses. They've been around. You know, and I mean, they're knowledgeable, just like Brandon. Now, he's a young guy, but he's knowledgeable. He's educated himself on how this system works. And, you know, it's people that have run before, and I've said this all along. I admire anyone that's put their name on a ballot. I never have, and I know at this stage of my life I probably never will. But, you know, I admire all of them, win, lose, or draw.
Well, thank you for that.
That's
You're doing
right.
more important work than we are, though, I think, for the Democratic Party.
I don't know about that. But
You're
anyway.
trying.
No, Ed does a fine job for all of us.
Mm-hmm.
And Tim, I'm going to mention you as well. Thank you for coming down to Rutherford County.
Of course.
Welcome to District 4.
Thank you.
I wish you the best of luck.
All right.
Sherry, anything else?
Nope, that's it. That's it.
Okay.
And you will not find me on a ballot again. I took my shot, and
That's okay. It's all part of the
I'd rather
process.
be a guest. It is.
No, it is all part of the process, and I know that. And but we all get. I know I get very impatient sometimes, and I've nearly walked out of here many times. I'm going to tell you, it gets disgusting. But thank goodness for these candidates, these young people that are here with us. You know, I look at someone like Mary Ann. She's just a kid. You know.
Sure.
I mean, and you're right. I am an old guy that hangs around, but you know that's okay.
Well, I'm still kicking. I figure as long as we're above ground, Ed, we still have something that we can contribute. Right?
Thank you, Sherry. We appreciate
Okay. Have
you.
a good night, everybody.
All right,
Bye,
bye
Sherry.
bye.
Thank you.
She's a good one too. She really is.
love Sherry.
You run against Charlie Baum, Mary Ann. Good fella. Is he a professor over at MTSU? I believe.
Yes, I believe
Something
so,
like
yes.
that. And good man, but just
He
happens to be there. Bless his heart.
Right, and I've reached out to him several times over different issues at the state level previously before I ever even thought about running, and he would respond, and then he just got where he didn't respond anymore.
Yeah.
And we had a big fight. My commissioner stepped down. It was Michael Rather last year, and so I actually threw my name in the hat at that time when the mayor and the council were going to replace,
Right.
and Rick Hall. So I do know who my current representative is, for the county.
Right.
And I like Rick. Rick's a
Rick's a
Republican.
good fella.
however.
Yeah. Rick does a show up here every
Yep.
week with.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sure.
So Rick was very helpful with us before we had a commissioner. The reason I got into it is because we had warehouses trying to be developed behind us
Right.
on the other side of Fall Creek, and it was going to be almost 100 feet towering above my house. And it would, our creek floods every time it rains. We have a slab bridge that is very low. It floods every time it rains.
Sure.
And so that's how I got into it. We fought our community. We all got together. We stood up against him. We beat him at Rutherford County. We also beat him with Smyrna Town Council.
Okay.
And so that's what got me into it. And then seeing things in the state, some of the things that they were doing just didn't jive with me. The gerrymandering,
Right. Yeah.
women's health, those were big issues for me.
Sure. Well, we appreciate you getting in. Thank you.
Thank
and
you.
thank you for staying in touch with me over
Yes.
the last couple of weeks.
Oh, you
I
have not
appreciate
heard
it.
the last of me yet. So win, lose, or draw.
Like I said, the little sister I'm glad I never had. But
No, I think your show is very important. I
Well,
think
thank you.
This is important, and we need more shows like this to get out our message and to humanize us. We're not radical crazies out there.
Amen.
Well, the one thing we got hold of, and Tim can vouch for this, he's seen it now already. A lot of these people that sit there in these seats so long, they didn't think there was anybody else to run against them. That went on for years.
Yes.
And you go up to people, who's your county commissioner? Oh, I don't know. They don't know. They really don't know. We have a caller on the line again. Caller, go ahead. This is Ed. Go ahead.
Hi, this is Commissioner Hope Oliver.
Who?
Hope Oliver, Ed.
Everybody needs a
How
little
are
hope.
you?
Everybody needs hope.
Hope, congratulations so far. I see you're ahead in your district for right now.
For right now, but we're still putting in the work, trying to make it happen.
What do you think about these folks that got up here, this little trio? You think?
I want to commend each and every one of them for getting in the race because it is not for the weak at heart. And especially for Brandon with his youth,
I
that's
know.
something that we need. It's very invigorating, and I'm so excited. And I think we need to get more young people involved.
Well, he's involved. There's no doubt about it because he knows his numbers and knows his figures. And,
Absolutely.
It's, there's a thing about this thing too, Hope, and I guess you've run into this. It's, and I was thinking the other night, it's not necessarily the amount of money that it takes to run a campaign. Now, I know running a campaign running a campaign in the county is much different than statewide or bigger office. I understand that. But here in the county, if you've got $500 or $1,000, that's a pretty good start. Really.
500,000.
No, if you've got 500 or 1,000.
I
didn't say 500,000.
I was like, are we talking about governor?
I ain't never seen $500,000. I mean, well, I don't know. I ain't never, But, I mean, seriously, we saw Kelly Northcutt in the city, the city councilman's race a few years ago. She'd only raised like $3,800, $4,000, and there was a kid below her that got beat, and he'd raised like $40-something thousand.
I know.
But she came in, she was only like 281 votes shy of winning that. Just 281 or 218. I think it was 281. She was that close, Kelly was. I mean, and she's a good candidate too,
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. Now, how are you doing? How's your family holding up? Because I know Thursday's the big day.
We are going to have boots on the ground and try to get those votes in.
Okay.
Try to get everybody out to vote, get engaged, and engaged citizenry is the best type of citizenry. So we need people to understand that their vote is their voice, and they need to come out and let their voices be heard.
I heard a guy called, he's no longer with us. His name is Tony Benn in the United Kingdom. He said, a lot of Republicans don't like an educated or a healthy nation because it's harder to manage. You got people asking too many questions, and I'm just getting I know.
Lots of questions.
A lot of questions. That's right. And you ask a bunch of questions at the county commission meeting, and I think you've rubbed some people the wrong way. You didn't mean to do that, did you?
I mean, if it happens, it just happens. Honestly.
Can I just say,
if I have questions, if my constituents have questions, I'm going to ask those questions.
I'm gonna add on to that.
We serve the people.
And she's telling the truth. Out of 5 county commissioners, 2 city council members, and 1 planning commissioner, she's the only one that ever answered me before I started this.
Oh, I don't doubt that at all.
She's the real deal. she is
is
engaging with, I'm not even in her district, and she literally emailed me within 2 hours and said, here's my phone number, call me.
There are 2 people, her and Kathy will do that. Her and Kathy Watts will do that. They will, you
Kathy
can
always
get an
picks up
answer.
the phone, yeah.
Yeah, always. I'm telling you.
Yeah, when we were going up against the warehouses, Hope was the one that we went to because we had no representation.
Yeah.
And she was the one that would respond and give us information and help us. And
dependable. They show up.
Exactly. What is she's supposed to be.
She encouraged me to run as well because I called her before I decided to run.
Right.
When I was thinking about it, and she encouraged me. And if I didn't get a response from anyone from the county commissioner, if she was like, you can't do this, then I probably wouldn't be here today. You know what I mean?
told Hope Oliver, and Hope, you're still on the phone, aren't you? You're still there?
Yes, sir.
I told her
here.
the first time I met her, she was sitting right here in this seat, and I pointed at her. I said, Hope, you can do this. You can do this. That was your first election ever won at Hope. That's only
correct.
And by George, campaign night, walked in, and I went down to Champy's, is where we were, and
Yeah,
she had a
yeah.
smile on her face a mile wide, and it was
You
worth it
called
all.
it. You called it.
Yeah, and I'm telling you, it was worth it. So, Hope, thank you for
Well, we
everything you
are
have done, and
out
we
here
hope you
fighting
prevail.
and campaigning and hoping that the people will let me continue to work for them.
Man.
Hope Oliver, District 1, your county commissioner down there, get out and vote for her.
All of
Hope,
our county commissioners.
thank you.
And congratulations to all the candidates on tonight. I'm wishing you well.
Thank you very much. We wish you the best
Hope.
always. Hope Oliver. I'll tell you
Thank
what, not anybody like her. I'm telling you. I'll tell you what we're going to do if we can. Bo, let's go to our last break here, and let's make it quick. We want to give these folks maximum yield of their time. You're listening to the Edmund Lee Raymer Show. I'm Ed Raymer, Brendan Dowdy, Marianne Young, and who's this other guy over
Oh, my
here?
name's Tim Lanier.
Tim Lanier. He came in here in a pink hat. Oh, he's really he's going at it big time.
That's right.
Jack Diggs is here with us, too. Back with you right after this. Hello, everyone. It's Ed with Private Investigations in Middle Tennessee. If you just need someone checked out on a background check, tag them a run, or if you need someone full-fledged to follow, give us a call. You can reach me at 615-390-7219. That's 615-390-7219, or check out our website at piofmt.com. That's piofmt.com.
I felt so alone, scared, angry, full of self-pity. I just wanted to die, so I took another drink. Then I heard about AA and went to my first meeting. The people there talked about those same feelings. I was no longer alone. They gave me help to stop drinking and hope to start living. Alcoholics Anonymous, it works. Look us up. Check your phone book, newspaper, or aa.org.
And I want to tell you about a great friend of ours, J. Mullins Jewelers. They've been in this county for going on 100 years now. And their new location is 1640 Memorial Boulevard right here in Murfreesboro. Jewelry for any and all occasions, weddings, birthdays, of course, all holidays, Christmas and everything, getting real busy around the Christmas holidays. Check them out at 1640 Memorial Boulevard right here in Murfreesboro. J. Mullins Jewelers. Can't beat it. Hello, everyone. It's Ed with Private Investigations in Middle Tennessee. If you just need someone checked out on a background check, tag them a run, or if you need someone full-fledged to follow, give us a call. You can reach me at 615-390-7219. That's 615-390-7219, or check out our website at piofmt.com. That's piofmt.com.
I felt so alone, scared, angry, full of self-pity. I just wanted to die, so I took another drink. Then I heard about AA and went to my first meeting. The people there talked about those same feelings. I was no longer alone. They gave me help to stop drinking and hope to start living. Alcoholics Anonymous, it works. Look us up. Check your phone book, newspaper, or aa.org.
And I want to tell you about a great friend of ours, J. Mullins Jewelers. They've been in this county for going on 100 years now. And their new location is 1640 Memorial Boulevard right here in Murfreesboro. Jewelry for any and all occasions, weddings, birthdays, of course, all holidays, Christmas and everything, getting real busy around the Christmas holidays. Check them out at 1640 Memorial Boulevard right here in Murfreesboro. J. Mullins Jewelers. Can't beat it. All right, we are back, and we have a caller on the line. Thank you, Bo. Appreciate it. Caller, go ahead. You're on the line.
How you doing, Mr. Raymer? How you doing?
Jeff, thank you. I've got your information all week. Thank you so much for doing it. And I'm sorry I haven't had time to get back with you.
I know you've been busy. I did want to talk with you about a couple things after the show. We'll hope we can do that. But I just want to thank all the candidates for running. And yes, Mr. Daddy did come to my door, so I do know who my commissioner is.
You do.
He did came. I thought I was in two different districts at first, but he explained I'm in the third one, so we just kind of jump them numbers up and average them and see which district I'm in. It's kind of like you, Evan Lee. If you use all these numbers, the Republicans they want to keep people confused. That's their own.
Yeah.
And the lower their voter turnout helps them.
Yeah, confusion is.
The higher it is, it helps the Democrats because, like you saw his message Trump wants to do his Save America business. All this food, all this, bunch of mess and everything else. That's what all this stuff. But people said it when you said it several times. It's probably one of the best as far as Democratic candidates in a while that we've had to run. I mean, I'm talking about all levels, not just the local. I mean, state.
Sure,
I mean,
we've got Tim has got in here late. I mean, the redistricting is funny too because it looks like it might actually backfire.
Well, yes, and I think
it may happen.
It is.
Some of it will. I think. Like you said, you've got some races, not just here, but I know the Andy Ogles race is getting a lot of play with Hatcher and Boulders as a Democrat, but that's getting a lot of airplay. I mean, I think Ogles is definitely on the hot seat. I mean, he could be beat. He could be beat Thursday night by Hatcher. He's in Columbia. He's doing a real good job. But I mean, it's like that one situation. What is it? 30 counties. I mean, you need an airplane to get through all the. Instead of bus, you need a car. You need an airplane to fly all these counties in that one district.
I'm telling you,
Jeff. It's just pretty bad. I just want to say to all the candidates to keep. And I want to say one thing. I know the Democratic Party is going to have their watch party at Champions in Smyrna.
Okay.
And there's going to be one. I don't know if I know Kathy called her. She said hers was going to be at Champions in Murfreesboro. I just wanted people want to come watch it.
Well, the only two words I saw on there said she's mine. Okay.
Well,
okay.
If she wins,
Jack, you going? Okay.
If she wins, she definitely might be mine. If she wins, I promise.
No,
you.
she literally is mine.
She wins.
I'm in on it too. we got like hundreds of chicken strips.
If she wins, she might buy everybody to order chicken strips to play. She might.
And let me tell you something. I'm talking to Daddy up here. I'm going to get hold of some of this money he's raised, and we're going to make it a campaign event. Okay?
Well, we can always.
I put that money to use. We're almost empty.
They don't need no more money, so I do agree with that. But no, I appreciate everybody that's running. Like I said, you got to keep working and keep doing it. And I just want to say. Evan Lee, do you think Hope Pollard is really worried about them what they think her?
No, I don't believe so.
That's correct. They ain't worried about. She ain't worried about how many questions she asked. She ain't worried about them other commissioners. So she's just gonna keep doing.
I'm telling you,
but
Jeff Neal.
Enjoy the week, and y'all have a good one, and hopefully we have some Democrat wins Thursday night. Thank you.
I'll be talking to you this week. Thank you, Jeff Neal, big supporter of this broadcast, and Jeff is a supporter of WGNS too, and a big sports guy. But he gets sidetracked with politics because he is a Democrat, capital D. I'm telling you. All right, Brandon, what are you doing next? You going to be knocking doors from here on out?
Yes, every single day.
Right.
I didn't have the time to today, unfortunately, but every other day I have been.
Okay.
I usually don't do less than 50, so
yeah,
I'm getting there. Almost 1,500, right
almost
under
1,500.
Yes.
Out of what'd you say, 9,000 possible constituents?
Yeah, I think it's like 9,400.
9,400,
maybe
something
98.
Okay. And Marianne, what is your schedule this week? I'm asking everybody. It's like it's any of my business.
Yeah, I've sent out postcards.
Sure.
Text messages. I've reached about 8,000.
Right.
And then I'm going to be phone banking. I'll be calling directly from my own personal phone.
Right. Okay.
To
all right.
those
Tim, you're in this thing late. I mean, now you're in a bit of a different.
Yeah.
This is a
much different race. Yeah,
a much different race. This is a. Hopefully, I don't know. We may have you, but I hope we do as a candidate because
that'd be great.
This thing is fantastic.
It's wide open.
But,
this week I've been spending supporting the local candidates. That's really been my
I know
passion.
you have.
That's
I know
been my
you have.
passion.
Yeah.
This whole time is trying to get basically take Rutherford County's approach with how many people are running and take that to
Yeah.
the counties of District 4.
And folks, I want to say this about Tim. That's the first thing you talked about was the other candidates. Hey, who's on? He asked me on the phone and I said, "Who's on that I can help? Can we? What can we do?"
Yeah.
Because you're one of the last guys in, and that's okay.
That's
Don't make
okay.
any difference.
Yeah.
But I'm
it's not where you
tickled.
start; it's where you finish.
No, it's not where you start. Even though
Yeah.
we both started in Kentucky, and we have both graduated from
That's
high
right.
school, and as much have an education there as much as is possible, and we're just glad to be here.
Yeah, and I'd love to take examples like Brendan to the counties. Ken
Oh,
and all
man.
these others.
I'll tell you
I'm going
what.
to hold him up as a shining example to these young people.
I'm
Like,
telling
hey,
you.
you can make a difference.
Yeah, just don't bring the snake. I'm telling you.
I'll bring my hoe, the garden hoe.
I have
No, I don't
tarantulas
think
too
we need
if
to
you'd
do
rather
that
one of
either.
those.
Do what, Brent?
I got tarantulas too if you'd rather one of those.
No.
No, I'm trying to stay away from
Or
them.
perhaps a scorpion.
No, they're not part of my daily routine. But thank you anyway.
Thought I'd offer.
Okay, and seriously, Tim, what are you all doing this way? I mean,
No, I'm
Are you-
literally creating videos for the local Democratic candidates this week. So when I'm in service to local Dems.
Really?
Rutherford County Dems. Yeah, my
giving them
social
your time,
media guy
even
just,
running for an office yourself.
Yeah, even running. Even,
See,
to lift
Jack,
others.
we haven't had this before. We didn't have anybody running.
Tim's got really good energy.
Absolutely.
I know.
Super good energy.
He does.
Love it.
Yeah.
Hey, team first. We've been getting our butts whooped in this state for a long time. We've got to have
I know.
somebody kind of
Yeah.
bringing us together, team first.
And I
mentality.
hope my friends listening, and my family in Kentucky, in Southern Kentucky, Western Kentucky, we've been getting. It's got the same situation up there.
Same spot.
I don't know how in the world they get a Democrat governor out of Andy Brashear. But
he's that good.
I'm telling you. Well, his daddy, they came from Dawson Springs. That's the county. You know where
Oh,
Dawson
yeah,
Springs
I
is.
do. Yeah,
Hopkins
right there in
County,
Western
Kentucky.
Kentucky.
So anyway, Brandon, you're within how many votes?
28.
28 votes. Wow.
72 on Friday.
Yeah.
And you're closing the gap.
Yep.
Big time.
Yep.
That
the
is
last 2
unbelievable.
days I had a big gap I won by. So
Right.
72 to 28 on that was Saturday, right?
Saturday, yeah.
Friday was 51 to 31 or something like that.
Right.
Yeah. So,
Wow.
yep, closing in on him. Yeah.
How much money have you raised? You said over
Over
7,000.
7,000.
Over $7,000.
I spent it on texts, mailers. I was gonna do ads and it didn't. It like bounced back. It doesn't work. I don't know,
Right.
but
Yeah, no, I understand.
But yeah, a lot of texts, a lot of mailers. I've used almost 2,000 palm cards.
Yeah.
I've reached, I believe, almost 5,000 voters.
Great day.
Yes,
That's a lot of people.
Yes.
President Kennedy always said, if you ever shake a person's hand, you've got that vote. There's something about that
Yes.
personal face-to-face interaction
Yes, absolutely.
that I like, that most people are scared of. Because as I've said before, the biggest fear of a lot of people is public speaking. 95% of the people in this world, that is their biggest fear. Obviously, Jason and I don't have that problem, but truth is a strange thing. What, Connor? Were you pointing at me? Everybody gets a snack up here or something. I don't know,
Can I say another thing that people are scared of?
Yes, go ahead.
So, door knocking, right?
Right.
Of course, you have your list of people you want to target.
Yeah.
So I hit those first.
Oh, yeah.
But I don't think people understand how important it is to knock every door. It doesn't matter if they don't agree with you on everything federally or
That's fine.
locally. You agree on a lot more than you think you do with the
Sure.
opposition. So the
Everything
amount of
truly
people,
important is bipartisan.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
I've had literally just last week. I'm not going to go too in detail about everything, but I knocked this gentleman's door, and immediately he said, "What party are you on?" I'm like, "I'm on the Democratic ticket, right?" And he immediately hands me all my stuff. He's like, "I don't want to talk. I don't want to talk." He was, he kind of seemed visibly angry, and I was like, "Can we just talk as humans? Like, can we just have a conversation about our local, our local environment right now?" And he was like, "Okay, I'll give you a minute." We ended up talking for almost 20 minutes, and
Sure.
at the end of it, he said, "You're doing the right thing." He didn't say the words "I'm a vote for you," but
You don't know, yeah, but nobody knows,
It goes
yeah.
a long way, and
It does.
I've had amazing conversations with
That,
all people.
but I'm going to tell you something. That is not time wasted. It's
I
not.
agree.
I
For
agree.
someone to
If
know that
if I
someone
win, it's because of that.
has
Absolutely.
knocked my door. You know, someone finally cares.
Yeah.
That they'll knock your door. I'm telling you, the wife and I have lived in our house out there for 28 years, and we've had only one candidate, I think, knock the door.
I'm gonna knock on your
20
door.
years.
I'm gonna knock on your door about 6 a.m. tomorrow. Yeah.
No, you're not either.
I've lived in Rutherford for 30, and I've never had anybody.
You've never had anyone knock your door?
No, and I've had 3. We've lived in 3 places in Rutherford, and I've never had anybody.
You either.
No.
This is a whole. It's like it's a whole new thing. It's like
Not
we're
even
all
a lid
starting
drop.
over. I'm telling you, Jack. Hey, Jason, if we got a big farm around here, we could have a Woodstock at. Could we declare eminent domain on like a couple of 100 acres? I'll guarantee you, Paul McCartney and the Stones would come if they could possibly make. I'll guarantee you.
Danielle wants to have a party at her house.
Who? What?
Danielle Nadeau, District 6 or 7.
Really?
6.
Okay.
Great lady.
Okay.
Excellent.
Yeah, she wants to have a party at her house.
She wants to have a party at her house.
Big one.
How big a party? How many acres?
It's down on 41.
Okay. We're going to get the band. Steve, if you're listening, get the band together, son.
Hey Ed, I've got a good fundraiser you could
Yeah.
do. I think we
What's
have
that?
the roast of Ed Raymer.
Oh God.
We get all the candidates together after. I'm talking
No,
about after.
you're not.
After
No,
this.
no, no.
But
I
you
don't
would
do
lead
that.
It,
No.
you know.
I'm in.
No.
Oh, we
No,
got
let me
multiple
tell
people.
you. No,
the
they-
lines are blowing up here, folks. People are
No,
willing to donate.
I have asked them before, like debates, you know, and I'll moderate it. I've got a stage set built at the house. I've got a backdrop and
Oh, wow.
everything. I had it set to go, and it never went. It just nobody wanted to talk. You know,
No.
they're not talking.
Republicans are scared. I mean,
Yeah, they're scared. They will not. I'm telling you.
They won't talk.
I've seen this from inside out. Folks, they won't talk. That's one thing that got me so disgusted. Can you all not see this? They're scared to death of you.
Mm-hmm.
We
You
were
know.
at a forum last Saturday. There
Yep.
were 2 Republicans, and the whole stage was filled with Democrats. Right?
I believe you.
All
Sure.
5 Democrats, and
Yeah.
then 2 Republicans.
You know, they don't want to talk because they haven't done anything. It's funny too. Yeah, we've got the same thing here. They've got. I saw something on Texas. They're talking about all the trouble. We've got all these problems here in Texas. I thought, well, you know, you Republicans have been in charge for 20 years. What's the problem?
Yeah. Same on the
Exactly
federal
same.
level right now.
What's
you
your
know, you're in
problem?
charge of everything.
Same in
Like,
Tennessee.
You can't blame somebody else.
That
Same in
little,
Tennessee.
that little Tallarico boy, they are scared to death of that poor kid.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't, you know, and people that have a different color skin.
Oh yeah.
Oh Lord, I'm telling you, we don't need them in here. You know,
They don't want to answer questions about taking all this money, especially on the local level here.
Oh,
they're
no,
taking in some
no.
money around here.
Oh yeah, it's
It ain't right.
It's well, that's one thing that gets it, Tim. It's big business, and even for Brandon, you'll find you're probably already found this out. This is big business for these guys. They've been hanging around here for a while.
Yep.
You know,
Yeah.
Phil
And,
Dodd raised $25,000 in the last 30 days.
who's that?
Phil Dodd running against Kathy.
$25,000 last. Who from?
1 month.
Do you know?
But it's about a bunch of builders mainly.
Builders. Okay,
Fairs.
sure.
But you went to school with fairs. That's fair.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
All
we
right.
builders are the worst.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
are. Terrible.
I'm trying to be part of the part of the solution here, not the problem.
But they're doing that because he's scared.
Yeah.
Sure.
That's why
Phil lost by 63 votes.
grassroots movements have so much. They're so much more impactful than pack-filled movement. They're not movements, but
But
you
they
know what I
take folks
mean?
like you working their butts off to get
Yeah,
it done.
and
You
I
know,
will
it's
never
tough to
take
run
a
a
But
single-
here's the
Yeah.
thing: he's gone face to face with and say, you know, I'm here.
Yep.
He is
I saw the same. Do what?
He's giving us hope.
Yeah, but here's the thing. I saw the same thing 4 years ago with a fellow by the name of Joey Loescher. And Joey, I hope you're listening. Joey had never run for anything in his life. And he just went out to an apartment complex. I've told this story 100 times. But he went out, and he said, okay, I'm new at this. I'll give it a try. Had a couple of girls giving him, they were handing out some of his literature. He had printed up, you know, and said, I'm running for, you know, county commission. Guys said, well, we don't ever. We just vote Republicans. All we do. Okay, well, who's your county commissioner? And I know Brendan. I know you've heard this story. He said, "Well, we don't really. I don't know." Well, you've never met your county commissioner? Well, no. Well, what have they done for you? Okay. Well, nothing. No, I don't know. You know, he said, well, I'm a Democrat. Here's my hand. Here's my name. Here's what. And I'm asking for your vote. And he didn't lose by much. And this poor guy, bless his heart, he didn't really know what he was doing. It was new to him, you know. And but I got to say, back 4 years ago, we did not have the steam buildup that we've got built up right now. I'm telling you. And we've got to keep this going through the next several months, of course. But I know it could be over for y'all as of Thursday. We understand for Mary and for Tim. But you know, I thank you all for being here because it's been something else, you know.
Yep. Thank you.
And
Appreciate you having us.
No.
All right, go ahead.
We've got 7 races right now, county commission, that are, I mean, neck and neck.
winnable.
Winnable.
Yeah.
Very, very winnable. They're all winnable.
Yes.
They really are.
They are. They really are.
40% of voters turn out on Thursday.
Right.
In case you couldn't hear, there was seven races that are close here in the county.
Yes.
7 races right here in the county.
Yeah,
that
including
are
Brendan's.
Under 70 votes. Under 70.
And 2 of them, 2
Unbelievable.
extra ones that we don't have a candidate in, unfortunately.
Exactly. That's right.
The one was at 50%, one was at 48% or
14
something.
is neck and neck, and we don't have a Democrat.
Yeah, and same with there's another one too.
We've got some options. We have
Sure.
we have future. We have future here.
And we
Sure.
know which one's
Sure.
a target in the next race.
Well, you know, all I'm asking, and I've watched the county commission meetings, is just, you know, somebody to ask a question besides Hope.
Yeah.
Hope Oliver's the only one asking any questions.
Push
you
back
know,
a little bit.
God
Yep.
love Shanta.
Sean, I'm telling you, he's done a good job, but he's,
love him.
you know, he's done a great job. But you know, do you know I've never met that man?
Have you not?
I never have.
You know, I started him and
Never
and I
have.
we started the Rutherford County Interfaith Council together. Years
Really?
ago.
Yeah.
All
Okay.
the time.
I do just a little bit of props to the couple people who aren't just Hope that sometimes come up, but there's multiple that never do ever. I've been, if I'm not there since August, I've been to all the county commission meetings, and if I'm not there, I'm watching them. Maybe the same 2 or 3, but the rest
Sure.
of them,
Right.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. We've got about 3 minutes left here. Tim,
Yes, sir.
tell folks what you're running for and when people can vote for you.
Yeah,
And all
only
that,
one day
because
left.
Thursday's the day.
Thursday's the day. Thursday's the election day. But
That's it.
You know, District 4 representative, I'm 4th on the ballot. As
Right.
far as my platform goes, you know, I was a builder most of my life.
Right.
Carpenter turned contractor. And the way we do things in Rutherford County and across this nation is pretty backwards. You know, most countries have a big National Construction Commission that kind of guides.
It's a bit antiquated. Yeah.
Very antiquated.
Okay.
So that, number 2 thing is our voting rights. You know, we have to get these gerrymandered maps figured out across the country, or we're in trouble. We've got to go to either proportional voting, ranked choice voting, something other than archaic.
And
system.
Tim, to be honest, both parties have done it.
Oh, yeah.
They've gerrymandered. The Democrats have gerrymandered as well.
Oh, certainly.
So,
I'm not blaming either. I'm blaming both of them.
I'm blaming both of them
Yeah.
for all the mess we've got. You
Yeah.
know. Okay.
And that's my appeal is I'm a genuine outsider. You know, when I got into this thing, I didn't know anybody.
Well,
in the
you told me
TNDP.
you were. You told
Yeah.
me you were the other night. Yeah.
absolutely.
And I appreciate
I'll
that.
stay that way because, you know, I feel right with my moral compass and the decisions that I make. So that's who I justify myself to. You know, self-funded campaign. I just care about my community, and
Yep.
I want things to get better in Rutherford County and across this state because things are rough out there.
Tim Lanier.
Yes, sir.
He's your candidate against Scott Desjardins in District 4.
Thanks, sir.
Mary Ann, what are you doing? How are you headed?
So I do have a primary, so I would ask for your vote in the Democratic primary on Thursday.
Right.
If I win, first thing I want to do is end the life of the Middle Point landfill. We also need infrastructure. We need roads improved. The city is taking a start with the Thompson Lane project.
Right.
So that runs the whole length of my district.
Sure.
As well as the Cherry Lane 840 interchange. And I also want to get Tennessee Waste to Jobs approved.
Amen.
So we need a better recycling. I'm a big recycler today, and I think that's something that we need to look forward to in the
I'm
future.
telling you. Mary Ann Young.
One other thing, too,
Yes.
that is kind of flying under the radar. Nuclear waste that Bill Lee is asking to be brought to Tennessee. Our structure, we are
Oh, no.
karst, and we cannot.
Yeah, I don't think we need to have. Let's not
nuclear
even go
waste.
there, for goodness sakes.
Yep.
I'm telling you, Brendan Dowdy. Brendan, you're within it. You're close. Tell people what you're going to do and where you're going to be.
An immediate moratorium on AI data centers is my #1 goal. recycling initiatives. No expansion of the Middle Point landfill. In fact, let's figure out how to close that and what to put in place of it. There's cleaner ways to dispose of energy or dispose of waste, where we can even make energy, like incinerators. They're the cleanest possible ways. So there's other options that we can look into. We don't need to expand a landfill. If we do, we won't have a future in Rutherford County.
I've had some environmental people on. The country that has more waste than anybody, it's us.
Yep.
More garbage.
Yep.
We are such a throwaway society. I wish we could get away from that.
We're right up on top.
I'm telling you. Yeah. We finished number 1 there. Okay. All right, folks. Thursday is election day. Early voting is over. Get out early and vote often. And don't do that.
That's it.
And we've been glad, all three of y'all. Thank you very much. Jim Lanier, Marianne, thank you. Marianne Young, Brendan Thomas, thank you. Brendan Dowdy. Oh, Lord, I'm sorry. Thank you for being here. And Bo, you did a good job for your first time out.
Good job, Bo.
Okay, we're going to give you a raise, and when you in your dreams. And all right, and Jason Bennett. Jason, thank you for what you've done for the Democrat. Well, thank you for your reporting. I'm telling you, folks, this guy is flat. He's turning over those rocks out there. So, I'm beginning to say, I'm going to say about you what they said about me. Years ago when I was at the top, when I was really investigating, did a lot of investigations, said, there's one thing for certain: when life is over, when it's all said and done, there'll be 3 things. If we had a nuclear holocaust, it'd be Hostess Twinkies, cockroaches, and Jack Diggs. And they used to say that Ed Raymer. So
Both of y'all.
thank you all. We appreciate it. Go vote, everybody. Talk to you next Sunday.